Alright, hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, Transformers Rescue Bots podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm David.
And today we are looking at the 47th episode of Rescue Bots, Movers and Shakers. This first aired July 5th, 2014, written by Shannon McCain, who is the voice actor behind Graham.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh.
And Jackson Grant.
Who isn't the voice actor?
He is, looks like his main IMDb credits are co-writing this episode and two more with Shannon McCain.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, so he was Shannon McCain's buddy, basically.
I suspect he is some sort of buddy.
Boyfriend?
I do not know.
Unconfirmed. We have no data.
I am shipping it now. Oh, wait, no, that's shipping real people. That's not okay.
Yeah.
Not really, but you know.
Never mind.
It's fine.
There is an openly gay voice actor in the Rescue Bots cast. I'm trying to remember who it is. Oh. I think it might be Parvesh Cheena, who is Blades.
Aww. That's good. I like Blades.
Let me just look that up so that I
You're
am not
just making spurious claims.
Okay, openly gay, yes, correct.
Okay.
So yes, Parvesh Cheena.
Nice.
So we do not have to delete this section.
Yeah, well, what's this we stuff?
So you do not have to delete this section.
Yes.
Alright. So we open with Boulder planting his potted plant Leafy in the ground outside.
So good. He's so good and cute and adorable.
We have seen this plant a couple of times before. There was that episode where he tried to get a pet by freeing a lion from the zoo and has instead been persuaded that a houseplant was a better idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, he decided that, much like that lion, this plant was born free. Free as the wind blows. And thus, if you love something, you must set it free.
But he's worried it's gonna be lonely out there by itself.
Yes. But good news, it is Griffin Rock Plant a Tree Day. And so there are going to be a whole bunch of trees planted.
Leafy's gonna have a bunch of friends. This is so pure.
Is this a non-union Earth Day?
Yeah, we couldn't get the rights to Earth Day. Although actually,
Well, maybe that's a good thing because it turns out like one of the people who created Earth Day ended up killing someone.
Oh no.
Wow.
Or he may not have really been one of the creators of Earth Day. He may have just been one of those loud hippies who took credit for shit.
Did he kill him because he was polluting too much?
No.
Did he kill him because he was taking credit for shit?
No, that's not. It's not a happy tale.
Oof. Wow.
But yeah, Earth Day, weird. Anyway, yeah, plants. What are we doing? Sorry, I brought this episode about children's cartoon down. The digression.
Maybe it's Arbor Day.
The Unicorn Killer. I know that guy. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I know of him.
Maybe it's just a thing they do to celebrate Arbor Day.
Oh yeah, Arbor Day makes more sense.
Wasn't there an Earth Day episode previously where all those lemurs escaped?
Oh, that was that?
Was that Earth Day?
I think that was Earth Day.
Oh,
because I seem to remember there being some jokes about how every day on Earth should be Earth Day.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I may have commented that my mother's birthday is Earth Day, and that's how I can remember that both of those things exist.
Okay. Well, my digression has brought us back to the wiki. The wiki knows all.
Yes. So he's, so the mayor gives a speech, which thankfully, like last year's, is not 3 hours long, and unveils the latest terrifying piece of technology, seen in Griffin Rock, the Power Planter.
It's gonna plant the trees for you, and Boulder finds this confusing because he says, what's not important about spending time with nature? because they say I'll free them up to do important things. He's like, I'm going to use that excuse the next time I need someone to cover my shift at work because I need to go for a hike.
Yeah, and then there's this little robot they have that's going to be planting these things for Plant a Tree Day.
Oh, you mean this terrifying, evil-looking robot?
It absolutely looks evil right from the get-go.
I kept waiting for it to shout "Germinate" or something.
That'd be amazing.
Like, it's just 3 steps away from being a Dalek. In that it has 3 legs.
It's like part Dalek, and it's part that one mini-con of Fractures from Robots in Disguise.
Oh.
Yeah, one of those little guys.
With the 3 legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the one who's humanoid, the one who is like a weird...
Isn't that Air Razor?
I think that's Air Razor, like 3-legged goblin thing.
Aw, they're so goblin-y. I love them.
So it burrows down into the earth, takes a wrong turn at Albuquerque, and then grabs the plant from below, pulling it down so it's planted, which seems like a real roundabout way to do this.
Yeah,
it's overly complicated, but then again, this island, that makes sense.
Yes, this is how we do things on Griffin Rock.
Nothing can be easy.
And you know how else we do things on Griffin Rock? We do things that are covered on television by Huxley Prescott.
Yes!
He's got new graphics with fire!
Because it's time for I Dare Me, the G-rated jackass.
I love how upfront it is with the fact that no one else is asking him to do these things.
It's because he has no friends and lives in a van.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is very true.
So he dares himself to stand in the path of this deadly robot and see if it attempts to plant him. But thankfully, it has predator vision, so it can tell humans do not plant. Plants plant.
If it's a warm thing, do not plant it.
Yes.
But
so
yes, we do see its predator vision.
Yes. Unfortunately, there's a storm rolling in, apparently not caused by Dr. Morocco's weather machine.
What? I thought all storms were caused by Dr. Morocco's weather machine.
And then, sure enough, this robot is hit by lightning. And everyone knows, robot plus lightning, it's either going to come to life, or it's going to become evil, or both.
Number 5 is alive!
Of course, the best case scenario is Johnny 5. Worst case scenario will, of course, be the Killbots from Chopping Mall.
Yes.
Yes.
And somewhere in the middle is the super intelligent jet fighter robot from the movie Stealth.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That movie.
Dumbass thing.
My notes at this point say, well, that was inevitable. But I do want to share the brief anecdote of whichever Star Wars movie was out. It was one of I think it might have been Attack of the Clones. That I went to see on opening night, and they showed the trailer for Stealth, and the audience thought it was hysterical.
Yeah, like, was that script around for decades or something?
That would have been Revenge of the Sith. It came out in 2005.
Because, yeah, the idea of that movie sounds like it should be a comedy. Played straight, but apparently not.
This sci-fi savvy enough audience to be an opening night for a Star Wars prequel movie decided that this movie sounded absolutely hilarious, and they were right. It's ridiculous.
I kind of feel like it might be a movie we'd cover for the Patreon at some point.
That would be great.
Kinda, yeah. It is.
It kind of has the feel of... one of Michael Bay's Transformers movie, if Michael Bay were a lot less competent.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so bad. So bad. It's not good.
Anyway, so...
I do appreciate that we are shown a visual indication confirming that it has turned evil because its eye goes red.
Yes.
Its one little shockwavy mono eye goes red. So now you know evil mode has been activated.
Like, an emoji face under that in the middle of its chest.
Does it?
I mean, it's got the 2 dots on the line.
Ah, okay.
Of course, if it had really gone evil, it would have needed a like an angry eyebrow, like Cyberverse Shockwave.
I love his angry eyebrow. So you can tell he's angry.
So it immediately starts doing the opposite of the things it was programmed to do. So instead of planting trees, it pulls them out of the ground and hucks them at people. And it starts going for heat sources instead of things that are not heat sources.
What? It's reversed. Polarity is reversed.
And they almost get it, but then it endangers poor Leafy, and Boulder has to throw himself in front of it like he's a Secret Service agent protecting the president from a sniper.
Yes.
Yeah. We gotta protect this sweet little flower.
He says, maybe you're not ready for the outdoors yet. It's dangerous out here. It is. It's dangerous outdoors. That's why it's so great.
So it just runs away, and they figure, well, I guess it's now somebody else's problem.
Well, unless they put a nuclear reactor in it, eventually it will run out of power.
I mean, there might be a nuclear reactor in this thing. This is from Griffin Rock. Or it could be, geothermal or something.
Like some kind of experimental, constant energy source. I'm forgetting the term for that. But, one of those.
Perpetual motion machine, which doesn't exist. Or maybe it just drinks lava.
Or, consumes human flesh.
Yeah. So it'll keep going. There's a lot of human flesh around. For now.
Eats Kevin Bacon's.
Oh, no!
Well, we're getting to that. Believe me.
Oh, man. I am up for that.
Alright, so now we cut to Mayor Luskey's backyard. He's in his hot tub, and then his hair is stolen by a badger.
Badger.
Okay, so we did have the same note.
Mushroom.
Yes.
It's like, that's a badger. I know that's a badger in Flash animation. I have flashbacks. The snake.
Oh, it's a snake.
And next they're going to tell us that lions and tigers are only in Kenya.
Get my horse.
My horse is amazing.
There was a WoW version of that one, too.
And
Just the animation, it was the same song,
No.
but it was with, a dwarf and stuff.
And then there is a veritable stampede of adorable woodland critters from the forest. We got,
so cute!
We got skunks, we got squirrels, we got porcupines, we got groundhogs.
Were there possums? I feel like the possums were definitely... Maybe they're too far north for possums.
I think I must have missed the possums, and also possums are grotesque and not adorable enough to be on
really, but no,
on this show.
Be quiet. I have seen... Okay, baby possums are really cute,
Baby possums are cute, and they cling on the mom, and it's adorable. Admittedly, their mouths unhinge unsettlingly wide, but their blood is so cold they don't get rabies. They're adorable.
They are wretched vermin, and I do not want them around me.
I would rather have those than rats.
Well, I guess, yes.
Give me nice possums.
I mean, I would rather have, COVID than Ebola, but I would rather not have either.
Skunks, would you prefer?
They will mostly leave you alone.
Yeah.
Skunks are pretty great.
They're chill little bastards who just eat slugs.
Yes.
Yeah. They just want to poke around and eat slugs and not be bothered.
Which I would love to have one here, because the end of my house that gets a lot of shade has too many slugs.
Yeah, my stray cat bowl gets too many slugs in it. Need to do something about it. These cats need to clean that up.
So sure enough, the Burns family and the rescue bots are put on animal control duty.
Which I guess they don't have on this island?
I was gonna say, they do seem to be the only kind of emergency response people of any specialty, so yes.
I mean, they probably have, like, one animal control guy.
They probably don't have animal control people, but they do have, like, zoologists.
Yeah, well, there's a zoo, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, you think at this point they should have a recurring zoo character who would end up hooking up with one of the Burns family, but they have animal encounters often enough that they're not just petty paws up a tree.
Like snakes.
Well, they mention that because they have to retrieve the mayor from a tree, like so much Mr. Pettypaws.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's later in the episode, I think.
Yeah,
I think they are also responsible for animal control on Griffin Rock.
So Chase the Chief have a real life game of whack-a-mole.
Well,
they comment on.
Yes. Boulder and Graham see a porcupine destroy a bouncy house. And Cade is outsmarted by badgers.
Yes.
Badgers are pretty smart.
Smarter than Cade, I guess.
Smarter than Cade,
yes.
and this led me down a rabbit hole, because Cade says, the classic line, everyone always says, we don't need no stinking badgers.
And you were like, where is that from? That did have me thinking, where was that from again? Because it seems like one of those things that, like people doing Peter Lorre impressions.
Yes, it's become
we're
mimetic.
At a point now, where it's generational. So we're at a point where it's being passed on to later generations.
Yes, well, mostly passed on, presumably, because of Blazing Saddles. And then cartoons taking that, we don't need no stinking badges, from that, well, we don't need no stinking badges from Blazing Saddles. And it became we don't need stinking badgers in cartoons for little kids and crap like Animaniacs. Definitely did that gag, I would assure. So I went down, where the hell did this come from at the beginning? The origin, Treasures of the Sierra Madre, a novel from 1927. By B. Tarvin? Whatever the hell his name is. Treasures of the Sierra Madre, which was made into a movie in the 40s. Treasures of the Sierra Madre, where the line was in there, where it isn't actually that line. It's like, badges, to goddamn hell with badges. We have no badges. In fact, we don't need any badges. So it's not, it's been, spoonerized when a misquoted quote is used over and over.
And not quite spoonerized when it's like reversed. Oh, okay. It's like a play it again. It's like a play it again, Sam thing.
Yeah, where it's a misremembered quote.
Also, a Bogart movie.
Yes,
but okay, so it came from the book.
I was just about to say that I have seen the Bogart movie that adapts the book because I'm a hopeless antiquarian.
Okay, well, yes. I don't like westerns, so I haven't really seen it.
It's not really a western.
It's in a western setting. I don't like that. Anyway.
I guess.
So we have the book, we have the movie, but then it kind of vanishes for decades before it becomes a thing. And it wasn't Blazing Saddles that first turned it to hilarious use. It was a decade early, in the 60s, the Monkees. In one of their episodes, it's a nice place to visit.
Yes.
That's where it first is used as badges. We don't need no stinking badges. In a bad Mexican accent from white guys, but you know, it was the 60s and the Monkees were adorable. I'll let them get that. So yeah, this episode led me down a rabbit hole that brought me back to the Monkees, which I watched when I was a small child in reruns.
Nice.
Anyway, back to this episode and Cade getting attacked by a badger. Badger. Did we lose Rob?
Nope, I'm right here. I just had to clear my throat. I had to mute it.
Okay.
Oh.
And also, Danny and Blades Blades does not quite understand the concept of the hot tub, as he thinks it's kind of like making soup of yourself.
Well, I mean, if you're doing it wrong or right, depending upon how it is.
Well, I don't think because he says, isn't sitting in boiling water kind of like making soup out of yourself?
Yes.
But I assume he is confused because the bubbles are not actually boiling. The bubbles are introduced through air jets, and generally you do not want to have your hot tub set to literally boiling because, then you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm pretty sure that's how Michael Myers kills somebody in Halloween 2.
Yeah. When really that should have been the one where he was on a cruise ship.
What?
Well, no, he was on a cruise ship when he was going to Manhattan. Don't they have
that's tub? Jason Voorhees.
I always fuck them up.
Excuse me, sir. How dare you?
I remember Freddy, and then there's the other guys who wear masks, who all blend together for me. Anyway, as I was about to say, the badgers, we don't need no stinging badgers permutation probably was originally from UHF.
Part of Raoul's Wild Kingdom.
Yes.
Which also includes the turtle, Nature's Suction Cup.
That's a good dumb movie.
Anyway, so actually it turns out that there would be any possums for reasons we will find out shortly. But right now, the firehouse is being besieged by a horrific wave of cockroaches.
Oh God, like I don't even have a real fear of bugs, but the idea of this many cockroaches climbing up and covering the windows of a house on the third story it's like, no.
It's pretty bad. It's way too many roaches. It's an absolutely unacceptable number of roaches.
I mean, Blades blows them off with his rotors, but you're going to need to just firebomb the area.
Yeah. It's blow them down. They're back on the ground. Now what are they going to do? They're going to climb up again.
Just nuke the island.
That's right.
The island is a loss. Nuke
it's the only way to be
go
sure.
Back to the mainland.
They might survive the nuke. You got to use napalm. Burn them.
It's a good point.
Although, oddly enough, when Cody later talked about this, he talked about ants.
Yeah, I get the feeling the writers and the animators were on different pages here. Mm-hmm. But these are very clearly big cockroaches.
Yes. But anyway, skunks, porcupines, groundhogs, cockroaches / ants. They're all animals that burrow. And so they are fleeing something that was underground. This deadly, deadly robot. And furthermore, it seems that it is seeking out heat sources because it has stolen the heater for Mayor Luskey's hot tub, so it is now icy.
Yes.
So Danny and Blades gets there. Danny tries to lasso this thing with his Energon power-up toy accessory.
Yes.
Yeah, with
Blades does the toy thing.
And this it results in...
I feel like this is the first time Blades has done it.
I can't remember him doing it before.
He might have. He didn't use the grappling hook power-up before.
I don't remember him saying the thing. It definitely feels like he doesn't say the thing often.
No. And it's appropriate.
Or it hasn't come out, because it's mostly been Heat Wave and then the other two a couple times.
Yes, and it's appropriate because he uses it for a hilarious pratfall.
Yes.
And an amusing 70s sitcom references because he is dragged all over by this burrowing thing and at one point jumps over a shark statue.
A shark fountain. I do not know why Mayor Luskey has a giant shark fountain in front of his house.
And
at some point someone can jump it.
Yes.
And then to further hammer the reference in, Blades finishes this off by saying, "Ay."
Yeah,
Yes.
That felt too indulgent.
It was a little too indulgent, but I also laughed. So what can I say?
Yeah.
It was cute.
I was laughing out of confusion that gag's still going on.
They're allowed.
See, the show has officially jumped the shark. I guess that makes Danny the Ron Howard.
I guess so.
She's gonna go on to direct?
Because he was driving the boat.
Yes.
I would wager money that, what's her name? Lacey Chabert has directed one of those
probably
Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I mean, she's only in 1,500 of them. She must have directed one at some. She must have picked up a few tips.
Yes. Like Jonathan Frakes.
Exactly.
If she's Ron Howard, which one of her brothers is Clint Howard?
Ooh.
Cade?
Cade.
Well, she did have that guy playing her kid brother in Lost in Space, who I'm not aware of having ever acted again, so I don't know. Maybe the Clint Howard in this case is Heather Graham. This isn't a good analogy.
Well, I was thinking about in the show. Oh, yeah, actually, maybe it would be. But the problem is Clint Howard does a lot of acting.
Yes, that's the thing. I don't think any of her brothers are quite on the level of being a character actor / goblin. Anyway, so yeah, they figured out that the lightning has made it a permanent opposite day for this robot, and now it is seeking out all heat sources. So they split up.
This is not. I just want to say, this is not how computer programming works.
No.
Getting hit by lightning does not reverse your programming.
I've seen many movies where that actually does happen, so I'm pretty sure that is exactly what it does.
No! I've been learning programming, and I can tell you that this is not how it works.
Well, have any of your things been hit by lightning?
No!
There you go!
But never in any of the educational books I've been going through has it ever mentioned that things might get reversed when hit by lightning.
That's why it keeps happening. They don't tell people about it. Big Computer is keeping this a secret.
I guess that's why they don't tell you about it when you go into programming.
Exactly. That's why it keeps happening. They covered up all those kids killed in Chopping Mall. They covered up Johnny Five's development of sentience in the 80s.
They covered up Barbara Crampton being killed? What? Or did she survive that movie? I can't remember.
No, she is, I think, the second or third girl killed, but she's not the one whose head explodes.
Yeah, I remember she wasn't the head pop. Oh, that's a great pop.
That's a great pop.
One of the top 3 head pops in cinema.
And I will note that the guy who wrote Chopping Mall also wrote an episode of Generation 1, Season 3 that has extremely Killbot-like robots in it.
And why have we not watched that one?
That's because that episode is Surprise Party and it's terrible.
Oh, wow.
It straight up has Chopping Mall Killbots in it.
I love that episode, by which I mean it's terrible.
Surprise?
Like there are those library robots that I think are chasing Daniel and Wheelie around, and they're extremely the robots from Chopping Mall.
All you need to know, David, is that it's an episode about Daniel and Wheelie.
And they're trying to find out the date of Ultra Magnus's birthday.
Because they want to have a party for him.
Crap! I think that was the season 3 episode that I would catch all the time.
I'm so sorry.
That Eternal rerun episode. Oh yeah, let's not watch that one. No, I mean there are probably worse G1 episodes.
It's not Carnage in C minor.
Yeah, it's probably better than Bot, but not by much.
My favorite thing about Carnage in C minor is that the VHS tape that I had where I had recorded it off of Sci-Fi Channel back in the day got taped over with a Scream movie by my parents. And so I was not able to share it with my friends until later at a BotCon. They chose to do it for one of the MSTFs. And afterwards, my friends said that they did not believe that it could possibly be as bad as I said it was. But no, I was right. It was actually
Do you like 80s cartoons?
Somehow, incomprehensibly, it was as bad as I told them it was. Because it's so bad. It's just... When I need to be cheered up, I like to read the errors section on it. On the wiki. It brings me a great deal of amusement.
So the team splits up. They're looking for the hot spots on the island. So it's Cade and Heatwave who go to some hot springs, but according to Cade, they're really there because he's the hottest thing on the island.
Yes. No Cade. Heatwave is also disgusted.
Yeah, he just says ew.
Yeah.
And then Blades goes out to a farm where there's a rocket tractor.
Yeah, what? I mean, okay, it's this island, so yeah, but what?
You know.
And he's got this seismograph and he sees, something's coming. It's multiplying. No, it's cows. No, it's just cows.
Which is cute.
I like that you hear the mooing in the background as he's relaying to them over the radio that it's just cows.
And then Chase and the Chief go to a Lad Pioneer campout where it attempts to steal a campfire.
Yes. Good luck.
But settles...
Successfully, kind of. It pulls it down. But it
settles for stealing the Chief's flashlight, and it's got like a little cache of stuff it's stolen.
Yes, it's making a nest.
Yeah, like toasters and washing machines.
It turns out to not actually be making a nest, but I was really hoping it was making a nest.
Yes.
Oh.
Just, a little nest.
And so bad news. Cody's at the station. He sees there is a breaking story, and that is that there is a barbecue.
Being covered by Huxley Prescott.
Huxley Prescott he's definitely he's on his game today. He's very excited to be doing news today.
I did tree planting, there was an episode of I Dare Me, and now I'm going to report on these delicious ribs.
He's having a good day. Also, was this a sudden, unplanned barbecue? Because I kind of feel like if you're going to have a school fundraiser barbecue event thing, people should know about it, such as your students, which Cody presumably is.
Yeah, maybe Doc Green just invented, a new rib smoker or something.
Maybe. It's nuclear.
Anyway, the phone, nobody's answered.
Something earlier that was nuclear powered, some kind of thing that should not be. And now I forget what it was. And I feel like it was for food preparation.
I believe, and Huxley Prescott, he tries calling Huxley Prescott because he has Huxley Prescott's personal number.
Well, yeah, he would have given it out at some point, I'm sure.
That's true. And he says, no, I can't answer the phone. I'm busy delivering the hard-hitting news you crave.
Everyone on the island has at least one of his business cards.
His voicemail is pretty great.
So Cody is going to have to go himself, and it is the Rolling Thunder.
Oh yeah, that comes back.
That's right. Cobra's running scared, starting to wonder, can he survive the Rolling Thunder? It's his super go-kart, which is, I guess it runs a little hot.
Yeah.
Because he straight up gets pulled into the bowels of the earth, and this extensive series of tunnels that this thing's dug all over the city.
Yeah, it's been hard. You'd think that this was where Robots in Disguise is with all the random tunnels.
Yes. So he narrowly escapes being crushed by this because Boulder finds out where he is, and then thanks to his intense bond with the Earth, is able to grab him at the precise moment that he's under him, just before the Rolling Thunder is completely destroyed.
Yes.
It's shredded into itty bitty parts that somehow they managed to rebuild at the end of the episode. I'm confused how.
So that's gone, sadly.
Yes. So now they're going to have to equip themselves with Doc Green's boil coils.
Yes. Which seems like a fairly straightforward piece of technology. I'm pretty sure you could find something like this at REI.
Yes, it's a basic heating coil, just big, and gets extra hot, which does not seem safe.
So they all put these in their chests, which gives them a nice warming glow, and produces what Chase says the Chief must describe as heartburn.
Yes.
And so we're in the end game now. They lure this thing. They're driving. They've got this thing chasing them. They're headed towards a cliff, and they straight up tremors this thing.
Oh, I think what I was thinking of was the magnetic Instagrill from back in Feed the Beast, where they are using a rail gun to make hamburger meat, but not nuclear, but definitely technology not intended for cooking.
So yes, this thing ends up burrowing through the cliff and plunging to its destruction.
Yes.
Oh hey, I've seen the end of the first Tremors movie too.
It is 100% the end of Tremors.
It's a good movie. Tremors is a good movie.
It is a really good movie.
I love Tremors.
The sequels, no. But
I have not seen any of them.
the second one's okay. Don't bother with any of them after that.
I know they didn't get Kevin Bacon back. I assume they got Fred Ward back.
I think Fred Ward's in the second one, but I don't think he's in any others. As it goes on, it becomes nothing but about Burt Gummer.
So they got the dad from Family Ties back for all of them.
Yes, all of them.
And I guess he got divorced from Reba McEntire?
Yeah, because they couldn't get her back.
Yeah, they couldn't get her,
clearly
so...
not.
And they didn't want to recast. Why?
I mean, I think having him be divorced is probably...
It does make his character more interesting,
Yeah.
kind of.
He does have big divorced guy energy, but
Yeah.
also I think he was probably in Washington for January the 6th.
Yeah!
Well,
Yeah.
I guess he has a character arc over the series where, he'll get to the point where he'll learn better.
He becomes less of a deranged survivalist.
Yeah.
Or, of course, it's possible he couldn't make it there because he had to deal with another graboid outbreak.
Yes, on like a faraway island somewhere.
Possible.
I'm pretty sure there is one that takes place on an island somehow.
Yes. I don't know how.
Reasons, because of reasons.
So yeah, this thing's destroyed. We're putting the Rolling Thunder back together, and Boulder has repurposed the claws from the power planter as a sort of plant cage for his beloved Leafy.
Yeah.
Yes. Poor Leafy.
And then the whole family just kind of hijacks the mayor's hot tub. They got to make sure it's safe.
Yes.
And then Luskey's toupee is once again stolen by a badger.
I like that Chief Byrne says that before he can get back in the hot tub, he has to send his team of experts. And of course, his team of experts is them. Danny has a very nice yellow one piece that looks very practical.
Yeah, I didn't expect, this is an anime here. Nobody's wearing anything immodest.
Bikinis for kid shows.
Yes. Nope, it's good. It's good. It's good. Everything is good.
Yes. So I guess that is the episode. It was a pretty fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crazy robot episode is always fun.
I mean, it's very basic, killer robot episode.
Yeah.
But I had a good time.
Yeah, it's fun. I think this is probably like the most notes that I had before the opening. Like the most cold open notes that I had because of Boulder being so amazing with Leafy and talking about spending time with nature being very important. Like I said, I'm stealing that next time
Boulder
I call
is
in
the best.
sick to take a hike.
It's good.
He's a good boy.
I think this is the end of the Leafy saga.
Aww.
Yes, I believe. Well, I believe he just now goes. He's free now.
Yeah,
That's fair.
All right. So I now believe it is time for David's Tokusatsu Corner.
Yes. This week on Gosei Sentai Dairanger, the first opening of the Gorma Palace. I don't know why it's specifying first. Whatever.
Specifically the first. Very important.
Which involves like a Yes album cover. Because there's like giant spinning orb thingies, which, I finally looked up what they reminded me of, which they're probably intentionally designed after. Klerksdorp spheres. Which are sort of out of place artifacts, but not.
Mm-hmm.
They're little, not quite spheres. They're more like squished circles of things from lava tubes. I read the article and I forgot the entire thing. They're naturally formed things, but they can kind of look like little spheres with lines around them. And there's one particular one that looks like it has a dot that makes it look like a Death Star. It's like, and they're like 2 to 3 billion years old. So they seem like crazy UFO, ancient aliens, out-of-place artifacts things, but they're just naturally occurring little things. Anyway, the flying orbs have this line around them that kind of looks like that, and they spin around in opposite directions. And the Gorma Palace is this upside-down pyramid that comes out of the ground and floats with these orbs around it, and it looks like an album cover. Anyway, We do actually start with like serious talk of mothers between the Rangers and Co. Talking about this new girl in his class who has an abusive mother, and it's serious heady shit. Then the upside down pyramid shows up, and we have minutes of villain scenes where the main three baddies, although they're not really that high up, they're like low ranking generals kind of who've been in charge of this shit, and then everyone else is there dressed as like Buddhist priests and ancient Chinese warlords, and I think there's a mariachi in the background of these higher ranking Gorma guys.
It's like an SSSS Gridman episode where that there's all this like very important personal stuff going on and then a fight.
Yes. Well, there's not a fight. It's just like hierarchy of the villains and arguing, and their great emperor Gorma the 15th has finally awoken after centuries or millennia or whatever the crap. And he's this guy in a big robe who looks like he has a cracked egg for a head. Mm-hmm. And he talks in a high-pitched voice. Mm-hmm. And he has a little pinwheel that he blows that he gives to one of the Gorma baddies is like, you're in charge now. Like, is the Emperor a moron? What is going on? It's a very weird introduction. Neat visually, but it's very... Is this guy an idiot? He has a pinwheel. He doesn't talk much.
Maybe he's an idiot.
Maybe. We'll see. It's very odd. Master Kaku, the sensei
Keikaku?
To the Rangers. No, Kaku. Not Keikaku. Although the origin of the word. Anyway, he's figured out who Ko is, that he's the White Ranger. Possibly because he saw him with the sword. Who knows? Master Kaku. It's like, oh, I know that sword. And then they talk, and it's like, I know your secret. I won't tell the Rangers your secret. Why they're keeping it a secret of the small boy, I don't know. Anyway, Where were we? I think the girl gets kidnapped or something, but then Ko gets her out easy, and then he runs into her mother, who is like decided to leave. It's like, no, I'm leaving you, and I'm driving away in a car, and it's like, what? You're just abandoning your daughter? What?
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
But it turns out the sort of obvious, the mother is the pretend mother, cause it's the necklace monster thing. Oh, she was pretending. But then there's a second pretend. As it turns out, the transfer student girl is Akomaru, the little evil brat, who is pretending to be a cute girl, and last episode went out on a date to an amusement park with Ko to try and trap him. It's like, what? Why?
Reasons.
To get him, I guess, because Ko's mother went away and may be dead, and Ko's in denial or whatever, which is what these two episodes are about. Mm-hmm. So Akomaru was trying to get him to agree that mothers are evil by showing him an evil mother and pretending to be a little girl. To get Ko angry so he would join the Gorma tribe, because whatever, it results in child fight, which is fun. A small child punching another small child. Which is good. It doesn't last long, but that's fine. Anyway, the evil brat's dad shows up after the Rangers show up to fight, and he fights the White Ranger, and Ko, the Kiba Ranger, the Tiger Ranger, defeats the bad guy by summoning a trio of comedy cops with loud guns to shoot at him. Like in the previous episode where I mentioned he summoned like a hair metal band. It's just these Keystone cops show up and start shooting at the villain, and the villain complains, ow, those gunshots are too loud. What? Okay, I guess that's his stand or something. I don't know. Oh, anyway, there is a big robot fight at the end where the neck sister lady gets destroyed by the giant robot, which is kind of incidental to the episode. Oh, it's like, what? Okay, that the mother was a monster, I saw that coming, but that the daughter was also a bad guy, I guess I didn't see that coming, but what? Why? What? Interesting, but strange.
The end.
Yeah.
All right.
Was there a robot fight? There's a robot fight.
Yes, I said robot fight.
That's the important
Very short
part.
robot fight, but yes. There was a robot fight.
That's what matters.
All right. So, next time we will be looking at. I should have looked this up earlier. One of our favorite guest stars returns in Chief Woodrow.
Yes! Yay!
But until then, you can find us all over the internet. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are on iconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses, and the occasional lunch. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. We are going into October, which means it's going to be Halloween, so we're going to do something spooky. Rob, you said you figured out what we're going to do. You've decided. You've picked a spooky
I figured out exactly what we're going to do.
Is it going to be a surprise?
I actually believe I've told you guys before, but if you've forgotten that it is a surprise. A terrible surprise.
It is a surprise we forgot about.
We'll be looking at animation from the most spookifying era of American animation.
That's
the 1970s.
That's right. I remember now. See, you talk so much about like actual horror movies that I forgot that we were going to be doing something that was not a chopping mall sort of thing, but we are going to do something even scarier.
Yes, although I might make us watch Chopping Mall at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's because it's very short and extremely stupid.
Yeah.
But no, this episode will be a treat for me and a trick for the rest of you.
Oh no.
Yes. This sounds great. Well, I mean, last month I made us watch an Omni episode of Victory, so.
This is true. This at least was originally in English.
Oh no,
Yes.
watch out. Just that bit where there's the scene change and then the establishing shot of the Galaxy Shuttle base, and then the view screen with the missiles on it, and then Saber having dull surprise, and then scene transition.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Dull surprise. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It must be that Death Sanrus.
Death Sanrus. I had completely forgot they dubbed him as that until I got the DVDs from Australia and I put them in, and I just laughed a great deal at remembering that, yeah, they call him Death Sanrus for some reason. Maybe a similar reason to why they call Blur Wally.
Well, that one makes more sense in a stupid way.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, Death Sanrus is, like, a misspelling error, but Wally Blur because of Wally Burr.
Maybe they saw that written somewhere and thought that...
It's in the credits.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It is in the credits.
It's Blur's first name, Wally.
So until next time, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
Come visit our Discord. Watch some Spider-Man. I'm David.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Toei Spider-Man is getting a Nendoroid.
I saw that.
I am really... It's expensive, but I am tempted to get that.
Yes.
I don't think I need Leo Pardon.
No, you need all the Nendoroids.
No. What I really need is a Japanese Spider-Man toy of some kind.
Alright, I'm recording.
Okay, I was getting distracted too. I was playing with a toy.
Alright, we're all ready to go? Okay.
Yep, I
Yes.
too am playing with a toy now. I'm playing with mainframe. Is he mainframe though?
I have a Mirage. He is an orc now, no longer an elf.
Is the Ark a guy? Is he Teletran? Is he...
Yes, because that makes more sense than him being the last Autobot. Anyway, episode start.